What's up, Star Wars fans? Today I want to talk about Episode 5 of the Ahsoka Series. The 5th episode of the Ahsoka Series is rumored to be a long one, around 50 minutes, and you folks on the West Coast will be able to start watching it on Wednesday, September 12th at 6 p.m. We'll get it 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and our friends in the UK get it Wednesday morning at 2 a.m. And it certainly seems like Dave Filoni has a great episode to work with. Rumors are we're going to get lots of Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano. And certainly this week there's been lots of debate whether or not that was actually Anakin Skywalker in the World Between Worlds. Did he actually rescue Ahsoka Tano using the World Between Worlds? Or is this simply some sort of Force vision that Ahsoka is seeing as she's near death? If I had to bet, I do not actually think that is Anakin Skywalker, and this is a Force vision. We know Dave Filoni, the writer and director of this episode, while he's a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and more specifically a huge Gandalf fan. So if I had to guess, I'd say that Ahsoka's story in this episode will draw some inspiration from Gandalf in The Lord of the Rings when he fights the Balrog and returns as not Gandalf the Grey but Gandalf the White, a greater and more powerful version of that character. And so through a lesson from Anakin Skywalker and perhaps multiple flashbacks, we are going to see a lot of growth in the Ahsoka Tano character in this episode. And that is certainly something I'm looking forward to. Just like I'm looking forward to those flashbacks, I really hope we get to see something in the Clone Wars. Wouldn't it be amazing if we got to see Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Ahsoka, or even Anakin, Rex, and Ahsoka? There are just so many awesome flashbacks that we could get, and you know, Star Wars Clone Wars fans, that they're going to feel authentic because Dave Filoni is our writer and our director for this episode. But what exactly is going to be the point of these flashbacks? Well, certainly there's been a rumor going around that these flashbacks help Ahsoka understand that no matter what, Anakin was destined to fall to the dark side. But personally, I'm not totally sure that's what we're going to see. I believe that the true transformation that Ahsoka needs to go through is simply getting back to the Ahsoka that we saw in the Clone Wars. More specifically, the Clone Wars Season 7. The motto of that character was, "When I see somebody who needs help, I help them no matter what." And the fact that we saw in The Mandalorian Season 2 Ahsoka not willing to help little Grogu because he reminded her of her master, and the fear that she's acted with in the last couple episodes in this series, well, that all makes me think that we're going to get some crucial flashbacks that really help Ahsoka understand the errors of her ways, so that like Gandalf, she can come back more powerful, more focused, and help our heroes rescue Sabine Wren and Ezra Bridger. But that all said, as I predicted in our community predictions video, I believe we 100% see Thrawn at the end of this episode, but that is probably all we're going to get from the other story thread with Sabine and our villains. But hey, Star Wars fans, let me know what you think is coming in Episode 5 of the Ahsoka series. As always, I'm Mike, and remember, the Force will be with you always.